Hey, what's up, everybody? So, tonight on Wind Down with the Wilsons, episode 3.
Yep.
A little later on in the week, we got lot of stuff going on right now.
Yeah, it's really busy
Um,
right now.
yeah, nothing bad, all good stuff.
Yeah.
But a lot of stuff going on. But tonight's wine, I'll introduce it tonight. Prosecco Rosé a la Costco.
It's a champagne.
It's champagne.
It's Prosecco.
Oh, tonight,
Use
champagne.
it for mimosas.
Champagne with the Wilsons.
Courtesy of Costco. Shout out to Costco.
We toasting?
Clink, clink, clink. What, you about to take a shot? You gonna tap the table then drink it?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
So tonight we'll be talking about really good topic tonight. Melvin actually picked it. Redefining yourself. So something that I think we all have to do at some point in life is redefine or rediscover who we are.
Mm-hmm.
Because we change as time goes on. We all change, and every change is good. We talked about that in our last episode with change. Change is a good thing. Change is not a bad thing. Hey, everybody coming in. We need to pull up so we can see you guys' comments, actually. And iPad. I can use that.
Un momento.
One more minute. 1 minute. Just so we can see what y'all are saying. Hey, Sammy. So, something that, I'll let Melvin start off, but.
He said he just here being nosy.
Hey, you can come be nosy, Auntie. That's fine.
Oh,
Okay, let me turn this off.
and put in the comments that also we're streaming on YouTube. We're trying something new out tonight to see how it go.
Yes.
We double streaming, so we're streaming on Facebook, and we're streaming on YouTube as well. YouTube is Wind Down with the Wilson, so you can watch on either one, but we're streaming on 2 platforms tonight.
Dose. So I feel like we're doing something big tonight. Like we will usually upload the video to YouTube after it's recorded live on Facebook, but to be able to record it first, we'll actually go live on both platforms is actually pretty dope. But you can go ahead and start us off with our topic, honey.
All right, so tonight, like I said, we're talking about redefining yourself. What does it mean to redefine yourself? We always talk about, I need to find myself, to find out who I am as a person, what I want to do, who I want to be. But redefining yourself could come across as many things. It could be, you start a new job. It's like, okay, I'm going to change who people know, like the way that people know me. I'm going to change that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make myself into something else. It could also be something as simple as, you move to a different place.
Yeah.
You like, I'm moving to a different place like we did. You move to a totally different, you move to a different city, a different neighborhood.
You leave everything you know.
A different state, and just totally change the type of person you are.
Yeah.
The way I see it is, for us, and I chose this topic because it's very relevant to us right now. We moved to Texas. Well, I'll give y'all a backstory. So, it's first
we
time.
can go deep.
Yeah, it's first time outside of family that we talk about this.
Yeah.
So, my wife, we've been talking about Texas for a while. I think the first time we came here together was 2019.
Yeah.
2019 for Christmas, and we loved it. So of course, my wife go to a lot of places. She's like, oh, I love it here. I want to move here. I'm like,
except Colorado.
Yeah.
No offense to Colorado, but I was like, I definitely do not want to live in Colorado.
No, I never.
It's not because of the weather. It's just, I don't know, that life ain't for me. But go ahead.
It wasn't vibing.
No.
Anywho, so moving to another state. So we came to Texas a few times. Loved it here. And last year, a little earlier than last year, my wife was like, okay, I think this year is the year I want to move, or next year. I'm like, we've been born and raised in Florida all our life.
Yeah.
So the thought of moving to another state, it's scary. Like, moving to another city, that's one thing. But moving to another state, that's scary because it's the unknown. Luckily, we had family here.
My one cousin.
Yep, Kaya's cousin and her husband and their baby.
Y'all know who it is.
Yep.
But man, they came in clutch, you know.
So that came in handy. But my wife moved here. What do you mean? Came in June,
July.
July. She
Hmm.
came in here in July, and I came here in January.
Yep.
So we talked to each other, and we felt as though okay, it's gonna be hard, yes, but we felt like we could handle it, and we could make that sacrifice
Yeah.
to get it started, get it going. And I appreciate my wife, cousin, and her husband for taking my wife in, because that put me at ease knowing she's with her family
Yeah.
while I'm still down here, waiting to come up here. And don't get me wrong, it was hard. It was really
It was
hard.
very, y'all listen. Melvin and I, aside from like little girl getaway weekends, or if he go like getaway with the guys for a weekend, have never been apart for longer than maybe 3 or 4 days at the
Maybe,
most. Maybe,
maybe, excuse me, maybe 2 or 3.
maybe 2 or 3. I won't even go with the 4.
Mm-hmm.
2 or 3. So it was really difficult. The thing is though, um, it's partnership. So we made sure we saw each other once or twice a month. Like we was getting it in, like making sure that we saw each other and that we were present. Um, we were there for each other, and like it was a very hard time for me. Hey y'all coming in. I see Bria and Emily. Hey guys.
Hey, hey.
Um, but it was a very trying time for me, but I knew that it was what I needed to do though. Like I had never been away from home. Like Melvin has left home to go to college. You know, he went to Miami, FIU, that's his school. But they are Panthers, something like
Pause
that.
up.
Pause up. So he's left home before. Like I had never physically left home. So when I left home, I was like, "Ooh, I'm so excited! I'm ready! I get to explore a new city." I was depressed for about a month and a half. I was so depressed. I was sad. I cried every night. And I was like, what did I do? I made a mistake. What did I do? What did I do? And like I said, I thank God for my cousin because she was there for me. And one thing that she told me, she's like, write down how you feel. And I remember in the first episode, we talked to y'all about journaling and writing down your feelings and putting it on paper how you feel about stuff because, you know, we all have to have an outlet of some sort. And writing may not be for you, but it definitely got me through. And I still do it now, but I journaled every day. Like I would leave after work, go to the park, sit at the park for like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and journal. Like just sit there and write and fill up a notebook within a week and a half, maybe. And that kind of helped me, you know, to deal with who I was. When we talk about redefining ourselves, that in itself helped me redefine who I was. Like I didn't know who I was outside of home and my husband. Like that was all I knew. And all I could imagine, see that my cousin hopped on him. All I could imagine was I just got to get home. I need to get home to my mama. My mama need me. My sister need me. My husband need me. Like I was thinking about everybody else's needs other than my own. And that was something that I had trouble with that because it's hard to go from being everybody's rock and you leave. Like when the rock leave, y'all know what happened when the rock leave. And it was hard. It was very difficult for me, but I was able to find out who Kaya was. Like I realized that I really don't like purple that much. Like purple was my favorite color for so many years, and I'm like, dang, I actually really like pink. And
That's random.
it is, but like even with foods, like there were certain foods that I would eat because you would eat them, and then I realized I don't like that. Like I
Sound
just
like
eat it.
broccoli.
No, I'm just eating it because my husband eat it.
And I mean to cut you off,
No, go ahead.
but it's something that I had to learn because while she was redefining herself, learning who she was away, not and before anybody try to get any ideas, me and my wife was perfectly fine.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
so
There was
don't think
no like
don't think that
trouble in the
because
water or nothing
she
like
left.
that.
That's why we don't tell a select few
Yeah,
people.
everybody
Like
don't need to know.
as far as everybody knew, my wife was still in Brandon the whole time. Yeah, like if you
Unless they had me on Snapchat.
like they say, if you know, you know. Like
Yep.
it was only a select few people that actually knew that, unless they got it from somebody.
Yep.
But while she was redefining herself, learning who she was, and I was happy about that. I had to be supportive and say, okay, honey, you know, I know you in another state, like you learning new people, a new place.
Mm-hmm.
Like find out who Kaya is. Excuse me. Find out who Kaya is. That way, you can really step into your own. Because, like we said, you can get married and you can lose yourself.
You can.
Um,
You really can.
you can lose yourself and you can just become whatever that person is.
Mm-hmm.
And I always tell my wife, like, I don't want you to be my shadow. And I don't say that in a mean way,
No.
but I want you to be your own person.
And I
Like,
don't get offended either.
mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Like, know who you are, know what you want to do, know what Kaya wants to do. And I was proud. Like,
He was.
I was proud. I was like, girl, you moved on your own to another place. Didn't know nobody.
Working here in the house.